The Berenstain Bears and Too Much Teasing by Stan and Jan Berenstain. Tease her own brother, but sister is pleased when the tables are turned and brother gets teased. Brother and sister agreed about the important things in life. They agreed that Christmas and Halloween were the two best holidays. They agreed that no school was better than school. They agreed that sweet potatoes were better than mashed potatoes. But there were some things they didn't agree on. Brother's favorite colors were red and blue. Sister's favorite colors were pink and more pink. Brother's favorite ice cream was chocolate. Sister's was pistachio. Brother liked spooky movies. Sister hated spooky movies. Something else they didn't agree on was teasing. Brother liked teasing. He did it all the time. He thought it was fun. Sister did not like teasing. She thought it was mean and nasty.
That is mean.
Mama talked to brother about teasing and how it wasn't such a good idea. She talked to sister about not being so sensitive. Papa thought that too much fuss was being made about it all. Teasing is just part of life, isn't that right, Okie Snookums? He said, tickling Mama under the chin. You know I don't like being called that, said Mama. Nor do I like being tickled under the chin. Brother Bear found out that both Papa and Mama were right. Teasing wasn't such a good idea, and it was part of life. He found out in a way he did not enjoy. One day at Bear Country School, something a little unusual happened. Mr. Honeycomb wants to see you in his office, Brother Bear, his teacher said. The class was abuzz. What had Brother done? Why did Mr. Honeycomb, the principal, want to see Brother in his office? Brother Bear was worried, but he needn't have been. Brother Bear, said Mr. Honeycomb, I need a special messenger to carry messages to different classrooms. Both your marks and behavior are excellent, and I have chosen you to be the special messenger. Report to me at the start of school each day, and I will give you the messages that you are to deliver. You may go back to class now. As you might have guessed, word about Brother's special job got around. Many cubs were a little jealous of Brother. Some cubs were a lot jealous. Too Tall Grizzly and his gang were the most jealous. It wasn't long before Brother Bear the Teaser began getting teased. He got teased in class. Brother teacher's pet. Now he is the principal's pet. He got teased in the schoolyard. Brother is so good, he does everything that he should. He got teased on the school bus. Brother is so sweet, the sweetest cub you'll ever meet. He didn't like it. He didn't like it one bit. Now you know what it's like to get teased, said Sister. Brother didn't say anything. There wasn't much he could say. All the things that Brother, the teaser, had said about teasing were now being said to him. It's all in fun, just ignore it, don't be so sensitive. He got so angry that he was almost going to fight Too Tall and his gang, even though they were bigger than he was. But if he did that, he would lose his special job and just be in worse trouble. Oh, he said one morning, I have a stomach ache. I don't think I can go to school today. Perhaps you have a 24-hour virus, said Mama. Sister, will you please get the thermometer? Yes, Mama, said Sister. But I don't think Brother has a 24-hour virus, or a 48-hour virus, or a 72-hour virus. I think what Brother has is the teasing virus. Said Mama, taking the thermometer from his mouth. Temperature's normal. Finish your breakfast, cubs. The school bus will be here any minute. As the bus got closer and closer to school, Brother got more and more worried. He knew exactly what was waiting for him. Too Tall and his gang would tease him in the hall, in the auditorium, and in the lunchroom. But he was wrong. He was wrong because something wonderful had happened. There was a new cub at Bear Country School, a big, oversized cub with hay in his fur and a big, baggy overalls with patches. His name was Milton Chubb. He wore little round glasses and a little smile on his big, round face. Wow, thought Brother. What a relief. Too Tall and his gang were looking at Milton the way a pack of wolves look at a plump chicken. Brother just knew they would tease the new cub. If they did, he thought, maybe, just maybe, they'll forget about teasing me. That's exactly what happened. They teased Milton on the soccer field when he kicked the ball into the wrong goal and scored for the other team. Massive Milton is his name. Soccer's not his game. They teased him on the basketball court where he dribbled the ball off his foot. They teased him in the baseball field where he missed a fly ball. He says his name is Milton Chubb, but we call him Flubadub. Milton, Milton, watch him go. Watch him dribble off his toe. Hey, Milton, said Too Tall. What is your game? Is it tiddlywinks? Or hopscotch? Or that's when Brother Bear forgot about being happy that he wasn't the one being teased, and he stuck up for the new cub. Too Tall, he said. Why don't you let him alone? He's not bothering you. Well, la-dee-da, said Too Tall. The principal's pet is sticking up for Massive Milton. Come on, Milton, said Brother. Let's get away from these teasers. Where do you live? On Farmer Ben's farm. My mom and dad are Farmer Ben's new hired bears. Hey, said Brother, that means we're neighbors. I live in the big tree house that's just down the road. That day after school, Brother and Sister Bear visited Milton on Farmer Ben's farm. Milton may not have known much about soccer, baseball, and basketball, but he knew quite a bit about farming. He was very good at pitching hay. That's why he always had some in his fur. He was such a good milker that he could squirt some milk right into the barn cat's mouth. And he knew how to feed sugar cube to a horse without getting his fingers bitten. Milton, said Brother, you don't play soccer or baseball or basketball. What is your game? Wrestling, said Milton. Wrestling, said Sister. Oh, you mean wrestling. Just then, one of Farmer Ben's pigs got out of the pig pen. Excuse me, Milton, said Milton. The pig never had a chance. Milton just sort of fell on him, and then he wrestled him back into the pen. Thought Brother. The next morning, the principal's special messenger took a message to the gym and gave it to the coach. But the message wasn't from the principal. Said the coach when he read it. When the Cubs came to gym class later that day, they were surprised to see that Milton was already there. He was dressed in a wrestling tights, and the coach held several more pairs. Cubs, announced the coach, we are going to organize a wrestling team. Perhaps later we will join the Bear Country Interscholastic Wrestling League. Too Tall, you and the gang get into these tights. Let's see what you can do against Milton. Do you have a favorite hold, Milton? Well, Too Tall and the gang were getting ready. Yes, said Milton. It's called the pancake. Ready? Wrestle, said the coach. Too Tall came at Milton fast and slow, but it really didn't matter. Milton just sort of fell on him. Oof, said Too Tall. Milton made short work of the rest of the gang, too. There were 3 pancakes followed by 3 oofs. Bear Country School joined the wrestling league. The team did pretty well, especially Milton, who won all the matches. Brother and Sister came to all the matches to cheer and led the cheering. Massive Milton is his name, wrestling is his game. Yay, Milton, Milton, Milton. Brother and Sister still agreed about the important things in life, things like holidays, schools, and potatoes. But now there was one more thing they agreed about, teasing. They agreed that it is still a part of life, but it really isn't a very good idea.